Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read-through for Kubera chapters 81, 82, and 83, or the last three parts of The Night It Rained Fire. This has been a really incredible arc, and it feels like last time we kind of got through a lot of what felt like the climax to it. So now we're kind of in the falling action. We're kind of in this like resolution, almost epilogue feeling stage with what's going to happen here at the end. I'm excited to get to the end. A lot of you in the comments reminded me of things that I had forgotten or just moved over, like things like the primeval gods. And I feel like stuff like that's a good example of why I want and need to do reviews for Kubera. So I've said it before, but since we're finishing this week, next week I'm going to take a week or two off from reactions, not from Kubera. You'll still have Kubera every Monday, but I'm going to do a review or two every Monday for the next week or two, just so I can, review the series, get a better understanding of it, stuff like that. And then we'll do the next section. Then maybe when we finish the next section, I'll maybe take another week or two off to do some reviews. And hopefully my goal would be that when we finish reading season 1, I can just finish out reviewing the rest of season 1 as well. Because I want to have season 1 all reacted to, all reviewed, and then maybe do some, with my season 1 knowledge, do some like rankings of what I think so far, discussion, theory, anything like that. Maybe do some of that before I jump into season 2. Once I jump into season 2, a lot of you, I asked, should I go with overall chapter number or should I switch to season 2 chapter whatever? Everybody said go to season 2 chapter 1, season 2 chapter 2, and then the same when we get to season 3. Given how other people speak about the series, I figured that was the way to do things. But again, thank you all for letting me know. And lastly, when I was like, Kubera's fan base is just really positive and really awesome and really loves Kubera. It's one of the fan bases I have seen that loves the actual thing that they're fans of the most. Because very often you run into fan bases that seem to hate a lot on the thing that they're supposed to be fans of. But something that some of you said, like the biggest replies to that I've seen were basically Kubera just is, like, for some people they're like, Kubera just is good and it just stays good. It just is a baseline good all the time. And there were some people that said, like, to me, Kubera just gets better and better with age as it goes along, because the story is always good, but the things surrounding the story, like the way Kurigan manages it or the art, improve while the story just, again, maintains that baseline level of good. And a lot of people said a part of the reason for the love might be that it's self-gatekeeping in a way by being so deep, by every little thing being so important, by being so self-referential, that it's one of those things where if you're not really engaging with the story, if you're not really thinking about it, if you're not really following along hard, it's going to be hard to stay into it, because it is harder to understand all the information being thrown at you unless you're like really reading. So there is that too. It's a bit of a self-gatekeeper in that way. But either way, I just wanted to talk about all the things that you all have talked with me about. If you are people who are, longtime members of my channel, if you've watched any of my, modern, because I've been doing this for like 8 years, so I don't really know how the older stuff really holds up, but for the past couple years, I feel like my reactions have gotten much better. I have spent much more time discussing things, talking about things, and if any of you have been around for a while and have been there for the Tower of God videos, you know that the long Haku intro is a normal thing, where every week just I want to gush about all the things that I've thought about in regards to Tower of God that week. So you should probably know that, I'm going to get really into wanting to talk about Kubera a lot. And I'll try to, again, not bog down the reactions too much with that, because I'm going to be doing reviews. Anything else I can just throw in a separate discussion. But yeah, I just wanted to let you all know what was coming, what all was going on. Again, the videos aren't going on break. I'm just going to, instead of a reaction for the next week or two, maybe do some reviews, and then I'll go back to the reactions as usual. But yeah, Also, I'm recording this before Tower of God. While I'm waiting for Tower of God to come out, it's like 7:45, and Tower of God comes out at 9 p.m. for me. So I'm recording this Sunday night. I just got out of the shower, so I'm a little damp. That's why my hair's still down. So if anything's amiss, just maybe it's because of that. I feel like, again, I am very, maybe it's because I talked about it before. Was it in Kubera when I talked about it, where I was like, I look really, really shiny? Maybe that's just an effect of recording not long after the shower, because again, I feel like I am very reflective looking right now. But either way, I know you don't care. Let's start reading. Chapter 81, The Night It Rained Fire, part 18, I think. Because I think there are 20 overall. We have the fire blazing. And then Agni forming within it. Is she around here? Ah, I'm right. And then we have Sagara. And people, I don't want to say spoiled. People said last time, oh, this is the effect we're seeing in person of a, was it not Gnostica? I can never, because so she should be a Gnostica, right? Sagara, if she's the new king. So a Gnostica changing gender. Why are you by yourself? Where'd your minions go? What? A guy. Sagara became a man? And we just have shocked Agni. I sent them away. Because you like fair one-on-one fights, Agni. I'm much weaker here compared to the Shura realm, but taking male form does help a bit. So sorry for the confusion. I know you've only seen me in my female form, but this is the best I can do right now. Alright, chapter 81, The Night It Rained Fire, part 18. We have heavy breathing. Are you okay, Clope? You can't even walk in human form. So they are saying Clope rather than Clofe here. Then again, it probably should always be Clope, unless we're making the assumption it should be a F sound, since the F sound doesn't really exist in Korean, so they use P as a substitute when the opposite of Romanizing words. When Koreanizing words, they use P's in places of F's. You can't even walk in human form. I think it's because my tail was burnt off completely. My legs aren't working right. My legs aren't working right now. For some reason, my brain was doubling it to my legs aren't working right now. But either way, it means the same thing. At this rate, we'll get caught really fast. This isn't gonna work. I'll take Shura form and carry you. No, Cloche, we're still near the city, and the turrets are active again. You'll be attacked right away if you take Shura form, and we can at least hide in human form. We should maybe hide and wait for a chance to escape, but it may become dangerous for us before then. And then they feel a whoosh. What was that just now? I heard the sound of wind. Of course, you can't see if you look up after hearing the sound. Marana just passed by. I think he went towards Sagara. Really? Then that's a relief. Okay, so Marana and Gantarva are probably going to end up there, because of course I mentioned last time, with Shess arriving, Gantarva is probably going to show up soon, and the, relationship between Gantarva and Agni is going to be weird. I guess they could just talk it out, because in reality, neither of them really broke their promises. It's just Marana, really, and it's up to whether or not Agni believes Gantarva that he had nothing to do with this. Really, then that's a relief. If Marana is there, Sagara will have the chance to get out. They may not be able to fight the god, but the two of them could run away at least. No, something doesn't seem right. Cloche, you go on ahead and escort Sagara. What? No. How can I leave you in the state you're in? If the magicians find you, you won't stand a chance. This is all my fault. I was too distracted with chasing the human that I couldn't dodge. If I die here, I deserve it, so leave me and go. No, I can't do that. Cloche? Wow, what a nice scene of sibling love, and we have Huda. I love Huda. May I intrude? We haven't seen Huda in a while. Huda, you were alive? That's mean. If you thought I was dead, shouldn't you be mourning my death? I may look fragile, but my survival skills are much better than both of you. I can heal, revive myself, and I have this slim human body in small Shura form that's great for hiding and running. Stop babbling and heal Clope. He really might die at this rate. Tut-tut. Asking someone for a favor shouldn't be acting, or someone asking for a favor shouldn't be acting this way. Say Huda please, and maybe I'll think about it again. We just have angry Cloche. Okay. I'm here. It's going to take me a while. If I confuse Clope and Cloche and get their names back and forth, know that I know which one is which character-wise, but the names are so similar I might accidentally mix them up here and there. Okay. I'm here as an ally, so I'll do this much. But I can't let you go after Marina. Why not? Didn't Sagara go that way as well? Yep. And the god Agni went that way too. What? Then we have Clope trembling as he tries to stand. And is kicked back down. Kya! What are you doing? He's injured. He's only going to get in the way if he goes. Aren't you grateful that I stopped him? But we can't just stay here when Sagara is in danger. I'll go, so you look after Clope, Huda. Normally, all of you seem perfectly fine, but when it comes to Sagara, you guys are stupider than me. Yeah, it's crazy how Sagara's allies are this doting. Like, even more than loyalty, it almost seems like they dote after Sagara. Listen carefully. If you go now, you'll die in vain. The only thing that you can do now is hope that Sagara handles the situation. If you try to ignore my advice and try to go in on your own, I not only won't heal him, but I'll break every bone in his body and chew them piece by piece. Got that? And then we cut away. There's a nice view here. This isn't a bad place to say my farewells to the world and fellow Ananta. Especially if it's not some other lousy god but Agni doing it. You really stayed behind so your minions could get to safety. I see you're already shaken, Agni. This might be easier than I thought. Well, whether I care about them or not isn't important to you, right? Since you gods don't care for the emotions of the Shura. Just a moment ago, you used the transcendental skill of Vasuki, who was once my lover. Huh? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. You two were lovers. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I just wanted to show her something cool. I should have used something else. I'm sorry. What the? A god apologizing to a Gnostica. Is he messing with me? Has he already forgotten that I tried to kill his summoner? Maybe he really is an idiot. Or Agni just is a really crazy good guy. And it's questionable if he was always like this. I mean, it seems like he was always kind of good in comparison to the other gods, or if being in the human realm so long really did have a lasting effect, maybe. Like, even if he was already a good person, maybe it built a greater empathy for others in him. Anyway, think hard about it. There aren't many chances where you get to fight a weak Gnostica in the human realm. Should I make him feel even more guilty? Just be like the other gods. Use your opponent's weakness, and use any dirty method available, as long as it lets you kill your enemy. If necessary, lie or betray someone who trusts you. First, tell me why you attacked the city. After hearing things out, I'll make my decision. What? It actually worked? Oh, this is funny. It's a real relief that insight doesn't work on Gnosticus. Now all I need to do is come up with a suitable story. Should I tell him a story that'll make him tear, or I guess maybe tear up, make him cry, and touch his heart? This is embarrassing, but Agni, the real reason I came here is... And if Sagara wanted to be a real piece of shit, Sagara could... I assume this whoosh is Marina showing up, but if Sagara wanted to be a real piece of shit, they could throw Gantarva under the bus here. And they're grabbed. What do you think you're doing? Why are you chatting with the god when you should be using all your power to run away as fast as you can? I don't know where you sent your minions and why you're here by yourself, but you should be grateful that I'm here to save you. Damn it. Why are you saving me? You should have just left me here to die. Yeah, maybe I should have. Damn it, this is bad. Why did Marina have to show himself, especially at a time like this? Oh, right. Actually, rather than throwing Gantarva under the bus and raising Agni and the gods' ill will towards the Shuras that they might attack the Shuras even more that are under Sagara, if Sagara, put all the blame on themselves to save their comrades, then that would just be better for the Shura as a whole. But Marna showing up and making it seem like Gandharva broke his promise is bad news for like the relationship with the gods. Already don't like the Shura, but again, this might give them more reason, or Agni specifically more reason, to actually go after the Shura. So this actually makes things worse. We have no other choice. Marna, close your eyes and start flying as fast as you can. Huh? Close my eyes? Why? Ah, Marna, if there's something you need to hide, never let a god look into your eyes. Because you aren't a Gnostica, gods can use insight to read your thoughts. Once your eyes have met, you'll not be able to turn away, so be careful, okay? And we see Agni using his abilities. Damn it, he's so fast. This is bad. If he finds out about the plan, it's all over. Marna, you idiots! And we have ice. Ice? No way. What are you staring at? Don't just stand there. Get away from here as fast as you can. You useless little chick. To be continued. Gandharva shown up. And this is bad. Everything is going bad. Because you build up a certain level of liking and understanding. At the very least, understanding all of these characters. So when you have this, not really a misunderstanding, but also kind of a misunderstanding, when you have this tension, this friction between them, it hurts because you can see the good parts and you can see the good aspects and the reasons they're doing what they're doing in both sides. Like I said, I feel a lot of sympathy toward the Shura. I think the Shura get a really rough end of things basically everywhere, but at the same time they were just coming in to slaughter an entire city of people. So it's like it hurts when you get to see the motivations and the reasoning behind both groups, but then also have to deal with the bad parts of both groups. But either way, let's go ahead and move on to the next chapter here. Okay, we're going on to chapter 82, and honestly, clicking over to the next chapter, the number at the top being off by a number from the actual chapter number or episode number because of episode 0 really throws me off sometimes. Sorry, I want to tie my hair back just because I'm like getting a little toasty, getting a little warm, so getting it away from my neck usually helps. But yeah, either way, let's continue on with the next chapter, chapter 82. It's on OBS. I look at OBS. Yeah, let's go with chapter 82. The number just keeps throwing me off because I'm so used to looking at that number for Tower of God for so long that it bugs me. Because Tower of God, I don't know if I started off with my chapter number, not counting chapter 0, and then somewhere along the way I lost count and just started doing the Webtoons number. I don't know if I did that or if I always just counted by the Webtoons number, which includes chapter 0 and like season 2 chapter 0 and everything. So again, I don't know if I started off like that or if I just lost count somewhere along the way and there's like this weird discrepancy in my title somewhere along the way for Tower of God. But I'm so used to that over the years that it like mixes me up with both Kubera and ORV. We have Agwen to start off this one. This is good. I want to see more of Agwen and Cossack. And we have chapter 82, The Night It Rained Fire, part 19. Year D 925. So this is a while in the past. Kalavinka, let's go home. Okay, I'm coming. I love the colors and the art style here. See you next time, Cossack. Hey, why do you live with that weird god? Seeing him talk nonsense all the time, he must be senile. Do you not have a mom or a dad? You want to have my dad? No, Cossack. Both of my parents are alive. I also have older brothers, but it'd be more dangerous if we lived together. So just for a bit, we're staying apart. Really? That's just like me. I'm always in danger when I'm with my dad. He almost kills me every day. I'm sure I'm the only one who had their skull knocked in from a beating by their dad. Huh, that's a different story. My situation is a bit more serious. Serious? Why? Did you do something wrong? Well, I don't really know if this is my fault or not, but apparently it's because of the power of the name. Okay, that's the name of the next section, I think. And it's weird. So the siblings being split up is related to, I guess, maybe whatever's going on with Kubera? Power of the name, what's that? I can't tell you the details. Anyway, Cossack, if anyone asks you where I am, pretend you don't know anything. The fate of my entire clan depends on this. Not just mine. My entire clan. Okay, so not just my fate, I'm assuming she means. So please, do keep it to yourself. My goodness, I don't understand you nor that senile god. If you have so many secrets, why come see me in the first place? You could have just said nothing. Anyway, you just want me to not say anything to the bad guys, right? No, don't tell anyone. Bad guys may appear in the form of demons, but also in the form of the most ordinary beings, and they may even appear in the nicest and kindest of all forms. Okay, that was a cool flashback. I love the style they went with there. We're back to Agwen. That person collapsed. What do we do, Shess? And the Shess is looking on. Cossack, is that not your princess? It is? Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna heal her, so turn back into human form right now. Wait a sec, Shess? And then he catches the person riding on him. Again, we got that person's name. It had a U in it, I think, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Even for you, isn't this dangerous? He's still in Shura form. Huh? And then Cossack changes back. You made the right choice, Cossack. You would have run out of vigor anyhow, because he has been fighting a lot. So it's much better to turn into human form on your own, rather than falling asleep. When have I ever done that? You know how to talk? Who the hell is this? I'm a half, of course I can. I'm a half too, a Kinara half. Don't lay a finger on my princess and leave her there. I'll take her. And he just ignores and walks straight past the girl. Did you not hear me? I told you not to touch her. She's in bad shape. She broke her ribs and she's also in shock. When left as is, there's no guarantee she'll be fine. But she'll be fine if I heal her. Cossack, if you're trying to act like her dad, do it properly. You put her in danger by fighting when she was nearby. Wouldn't it be more suited for a dad to feel remorseful instead of shouting at me? Don't make me laugh. Why should I be remorseful? I made the best decision possible. Showing concern for the hostage just shows weakness and gives the opponent a better chance to win. There's nothing wrong with directing my attack so they would only graze her right. I could have killed him if you hadn't butted in. And then, of course, we're seeing the completely logical and analytical, but with no concern for emotion side of Cossack. Cossack, you're making it really hard for me to talk to you right now. Where are your earrings? I threw them away. Okay, that's that. But Cossack, you have to understand that things can't always go the way you expect them to. Your attack might have missed, or your enemy could have killed her after finding out she had no value as a hostage. Since you're a father, you shouldn't you have put your daughter's safety first and listened to the opponent's demands? That chicken head demanded something I couldn't give, and you have to doubt people who demand things like that. What did he want? Okay, so yeah, he couldn't give that information. This is Gantarva's. Where do you think you... Who are you looking for, Agni? And Gantarva stops him from pursuing, Marna. Are you looking for the culprit who attacked the city? If so, you don't have to go far. He's standing right in front of you. What? They were my orders. The guy that just flew off was just following my orders, so there's no need to chase after him. Stop messing with me. Sagara was there too. Ah, Sagara. Sagara only joined in recently. I was the mastermind behind the whole plan. Haven't you heard the rumors? When a red sky is seen, a village ceases to exist. Technically, that Garuda kid is the cause for the red skies, but I'm the one who gives him the orders. It was all me. I'm the bad guy. What's your reason for making up this story? I just sat still because of the promise I made with you, but right now I have my own urgent business. The situation has become much worse since I last saw you, and it's crazy because it doesn't even feel like it was that long ago as a reader. I thought hard about it and figured it'd be better to attack Atera rather than to pick a riskier option. Gantarva? But you understand, right? I could have killed the priestess during the last attack, but I let her live. So just let it go this once and don't go after them. And the leader's right here, so there's no need to go after them. Gantarva, do I look like an idiot to you? Do you really think I was sold by Sakura's lousy acting and didn't read through the eyes of a Garuda Rakshasa? Okay, so he can probably learn a lot through looking through Marina's mind. Not just what he's thinking at the moment, but he could probably learn a lot more than that. Gantarva, I'm not an idiot, nor am I boundlessly kind-hearted, so get out of my way. Or tell me why you're searching for the power of the name. And then we end there. I might have to take a quick break, but if so, it'll just be a split second for you, because for you, I'm jumping straight into Chapter 83. Alright, I'm back now. Sorry about that. Again, it'll be just a split second for you all, but if it feels disjointed, I had to step away for a little bit. But I'm back now, and yeah, let's read the last chapter this time around, the end of the Night at Rained Fire, episode 83. Okay, so we're continuing on with Gantarva's confrontation with Agni. Why did I even ask? I know. I suppose a simple pursuit. Why was I about to say solution? A simple pursuit would be easier than interrogating you. No matter how fast Garuda Rakshasa may be, he won't be able to get far while carrying Sagara. You can't do that, Agni. Don't do it. What are you talking about? I told you I'm not a good guy. Now you're just being stubborn. Wouldn't it be normal to just give up at this point? It seems like somebody's taking advantage of you. Stop wasting my time and spit it out. Even if your explanation makes sense. Or if your explanation makes sense, I may even help you. Agni, please. You must not go against him. Okay, again, this sibling stuff, the power of the name stuff, seems like it's going even deeper. We have The Night at Rained Fire, Part 20. Why is he only moving his lips? Is someone trying to eavesdrop? And Agni's looking around. Oh? Is he actually noticing? Wherever I'm able to exist. Okay, so it's actually Kubera. I think. Don't look for me, Agni. If this is how it will be, it'd be best for our paths to never cross again. He gets upset. Did you just say I can go? Thank you, Agni. You're such a generous god. I should learn a thing or two from you. If you get against him, you won't be able to protect anything. Not the city nor the priestess. Then, let's go back to our places, Agni. Even if you know, you must act as if you know nothing. This is for both our sakes. Okay, so it is more seemingly Kubera playing things behind the scene like we saw a while back. Even if we're brothers, you still can't tell me? Alright, it must be some amazing secret. Then how about we do this, Cossack? This child is called Lenny. I was wrong about the name having a U in it. Incorrect. She's a half that I've been looking after since the upheaval. You took a half into the Shura realm? If that was possible, you should have taken me. Lenny's just an ordinary half, so she doesn't have a Shura form. So she doesn't understand the Shura language, and also isn't as strong as us. Why is he staring at me? It's scary. Wouldn't it be better for her to live amongst humans instead of living in the Shura realm? Hang on. Why are you bringing that up right now? Don't tell me you want me to look after her. Are you trying to pass the burden on me? That's so funny, Cossack. Do you think I'd leave her in your care when you don't even have your earrings? Don't worry about it. For her safety's sake, I'll take care of her. Cossack, the one you will look after is not Lenny, but me. What? Have you lost your mind? Why would I? Then should I join the other side then? Me being on your side would be better, right? From now on, why don't you pass on my words to Lenny and so on? He gets pissed. Hey, come on, how can you do this without any explanation? I'll explain later. Think positive, Cossack. If you wish to put your daughter at ease, I think would be a better sentence, when you don't have your earrings, it'd be better for me to be there than to have her be alone with you. Okay, so we're going to have them together from now on? Reinforcements from Misty Shore have arrived early and joined the battle. Eloth's reinforcements will probably arrive here after the Hour of Wind. It's a shame we couldn't get any help from Rintalo when they're so close. Who could blame them? Rintalo is also being surrounded by Shuras at the moment. It was a relief that the people were so quick to react. When the sky turned red, like on the 10th month, people evacuated to the guild academies and temples ASAP. The city will be restored back... Okay, sorry, I was just re-going over that. The sentence felt weird for some reason. The city will be restored back to normal once the Eloth reinforcements arrive. Yes, what a consolation in sadness. Anyways, thank you for everything. It was nothing compared to what you've done for us. I'll go visit those who are taking shelter at the temple. Okay, see you later. She looks out. The long night has finally passed. The morning of the 3rd day of the 12th month came. It was reported that there were minimal losses thanks to the fast evacuation. But for some, what little they lost could have meant everything to them. And because I know their pain, I can't smile when I heard of minimal losses. Those who survived shared what they had with those who have lost more. Especially the magicians, who have more than others, will be busy for some time. Ta-da! Clothes made from magic! Wow, thank you, old lady. Not old lady. Lady would suffice. Master, don't forget about me! Yeah. Is that Ari just still tied to the ship? Did you find your children? Yeah, I found them, but now what do I do with them? How are the rescue operations going? Don't worry about that. Because Irie came, we finished faster than expected. Where'd she go? Irie. She's always like that. She doesn't like taking credit for her actions. But she's done so much for us. She lured the Rakshasa away and took most of the rescue process by herself. Give it up. Even if you look for her, she'll run away before you can even thank her. And she's smiling, listening in on it. Okay, everyone. Who was the one who saved all of you before the building collapsed? Rousseron. Correct. When other magicians ask, please tell them as such. The people will probably praise me, their priestess. Even if some magicians know about the existence of gods, the mass do not know. They'll believe that my closed space is what saved them. But now, seeing people revere me as they admire the temple would make me uncomfortable. If fulfilling the duties of a priestess require ability, effort, and luck, my mother was the one who held all three. I only had luck on my side. Up until now, I took pride in loving this city more than anyone, but that wasn't true either. My devotion for the city was easily forgotten at the face of death. Besides having the luck of summoning a god, what else do I have? I told you to think positive. What's with that face? She looks over to Agni. Turn that frown upside down, Brilith. I chased the Shuras very far away, so stop worrying. What do you think? My V for victory sign's great. My nickname used to be Mr. Artistic. To this god, how much of it is he serious about, and how much is he playing around? Oh my, your clothes look like rags. You're gonna have to buy some new clothes. When picking clothes, don't forget to take Mr. Insightful with you. Did he return here simply out of boredom, or out of pity? Lorraine found out that you're a god. What are we going to tell Lorraine? She actually saw you. Huh? Let me think. What should we do? Why are you asking me? My goodness. You were the one who told me to keep the summoning a secret. If you're going to act like it doesn't matter, this puts me in an awkward situation. And he hugs her. Sorry, Brilith. He didn't explain why he apologized, so I assumed he was talking about leaving during the attack of the 10th month without a word. Why would a god apologize for something like that? You coming back is enough for me. Now would you let me go? Please let go of me. Let go of me. It's hot. And then we have to be continued next chapter, Power of the Name. Meanwhile, Lee's is, I think that guy's scared. He must be really weak. What a weak guy. About to enter the channel. Back to this group. Back to the quartet of clowns going on. I love them. I love them so much. Okay. That's where we end for this time around. And yeah, let me just check everything. Everything looks good. Thank you so much for watching for these 3 chapters. Like I said, next week and the week after, I'll probably spend some time doing reviews until I get into doing it. I don't really know how well that's going to go, like how long they'll be, or how much they'll cover. I don't really know yet until I start making them. Again, I have a bunch of notes that I've already taken, but I have to actually turn those notes into a review, so there's that. But I'll get into that. I'll see what I can cook up. And for the next week or two, I'll probably do that. Then I'll read the next section, then, onward and so forth, finishing season 1. Like I said, and then maybe I'll do some special celebratory rankings, theories, discussion, whatever at the end of season 1, and then jump straight into season 2. And I guess that's it for right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really loving Kubera. I thought that this arc was extremely good, and it's hard for me to say it was the best arc yet, because I think it probably was, but at the same time, I've just liked all of them so far. I feel like I don't know if I've had any complaints. I don't know if I've had any real criticisms about Kubera. I've just really been loving and enjoying it the whole time. So I don't have anything like deep and critical to say about it. I just think it's really, really good. I really enjoy it. I think it's neat. So yeah, big fan of Kubera. Big fan of what I've read so far. Excited to continue on and do more. Because everything in the future has been talked up so much, it sounds very good. So yeah, excited to continue. Thank you for watching. Like if you like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters or my first thoughts and reaction to them. Subscribe for more. Kubera, much more on the channel. I should have like 2 or 3 videos a day coming this week. So there's a lot that's going to be happening. Follow on Twitter if you want. We can talk there. If you want to talk on the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. All you've got to do is ask and I'll give you a link to it. If you want to help support the channel, you could drop a super thanks down below. Or if you really want to support, help me keep making videos and also get One Piece videos a bit early and get a shout out at the end of every video, become a patron or channel member. Go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description, or hit join down below to become a member. Huge thank you, like I said, to the people who are patrons and channel members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan, Holly, Magical Girls, Evernono and Abyss Knight, Cheriton Student, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element Patiardialo. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.